Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner, reading from the Oxford Book of English Verse, edited by Christopher Ricks in 1999. There are a lot more women in this version than previous ones, and this is by someone called Jean Ingelow, who lived from 1820 to 1897. Now, I quite like sewing, and I have been known to sew, quite big things, but I have a sewing machine. But Jean Ingelow lived in a time when sewing was always done by hand, including the long white seam, which is what the title of this poem is. It's a seam on well, you'll find out what it's a seam on if you listen. So this is The Long White Seam by Jean Ingelow. As I came round the harbour buoy, the lights began to gleam. No wave the landlocked water stirred, the crags were white as cream. And I marked my love by candlelight, sewing her long white seam. Its eyes sewing ashore, my dear, watch and steer at sea. Its reef and furl and haul the line, set a sail and think of thee. I climb to reach her cottage door, oh sweetly my love sings. Like a shaft of light her voice breaks forth, my soul to meet it springs. As the shining water leapt of old when stirred by angel wings, I, longing to list anew, awaken in my dream, but never a song she sang like this, sewing her long white seam. Fair falls the light, the harbour lights, that brought me in to thee, and peace dropped down on that low roof for the sight that I did see. And the voice, my dear, that rang so clear, all for the love of me. For oh, with brows bent low, by the candle's flickering gleam, her wedding gown it was she wrought, sewing the long white seam. Thank you. I feel I should dedicate that to all the seamstresses of old who sewed extraordinary, beautiful clothes, some of them, but all by hand and by daylight and candlelight. Thank you. For more poems read by me, look me up, Brandy Pearce, on YouTube.